Hello, everyone, and welcome. I'm excited to have you here today. We're going to explore the Developer ALM Lab for Power Platform, a comprehensive look at streamlining application lifecycle management. The presentation is titled Developer ALM Lab for Power Platform, Streamlining Application Lifecycle Management, focusing on best practices, tools, and automation for source control, build systems, and CI/CD. Over the next few minutes, we'll cover how to make your development process more efficient and reliable using these strategies. Let's get started. Welcome to our overview of the Developer ALM Lab for Power Platform. This slide introduces the core idea behind it, a comprehensive system designed specifically for managing the entire application lifecycle within the Power Platform environment. The main goal of the Developer ALM Lab is to help developers streamline their app management processes, making development more efficient and collaborative. When we talk about streamlining, we mean reducing complexity, automating repetitive tasks, and ensuring everyone is on the same page throughout the development cycle. By using this system, teams can improve collaboration, which is essential for delivering high-quality products. When everyone has clear processes and tools in place, the overall quality of the applications we develop is significantly enhanced. The core focus areas of the Developer ALM Lab are source control, build systems, and CI/CD practices. These three areas are critical because they cover the key aspects of application lifecycle management. Source control helps us track changes and collaborate effectively. Build systems automate the creation of deployable versions of our apps. And CI/CD practices ensure that we can integrate and deploy updates smoothly and reliably. Together, these focus areas form the backbone of effective application lifecycle management in the Power Platform, helping us deliver better solutions faster and with greater confidence. Let's take a closer look at the benefits of using the Developer ALM Lab for Power Platform. First, these practices really foster a culture of innovation. By streamlining how we manage the application lifecycle, teams can experiment and improve more freely. At the same time, it helps us be more responsive to customer needs, ensuring we can adapt quickly and deliver value faster. Moving on, continuous delivery plays a crucial role here. It allows us to push out rapid updates, which means customers get new features and improvements promptly. This directly leads to higher customer satisfaction because they see their feedback reflected in timely releases. Another key point is automated testing. By integrating testing into our processes, we maintain high code quality consistently. This reduces the chances of bugs slipping through, making our applications more reliable and robust. Finally, with CI/CD, continuous integration and continuous deployment, we accelerate the entire product delivery cycle. This means we can get our products to market faster, which is essential for staying competitive and generating revenue more quickly. Overall, these practices not only streamline development, but also create a more responsive, innovative environment that benefits both our teams and our customers. Let's take a closer look at the purpose and relevance of this lab. The main goal here is to streamline application lifecycle management for the Power Platform. We're emphasizing best practices in source control and CI/CD, continuous integration and continuous delivery, to improve the quality of our applications. These practices are crucial because they help us build more robust and reliable Power Platform solutions, reducing errors and making updates smoother. Now, the lab provides hands-on experience, which is really valuable. You'll get practical exposure to setting up environments and managing monorepo projects. This hands-on approach helps you understand how to organize and control your development process effectively. Plus, there's a focus on build automation, which is all about automating repetitive tasks to speed up development and ensure consistency across deployments. When it comes to deployment, we're leveraging out-of-the-box tools like Power Platform pipelines and Git integration. These tools are designed to simplify and accelerate the deployment process, making it easier to push updates and maintain applications without hassle. They're essential for maintaining efficient workflows in Power Platform development. Finally, the lab integrates seamlessly with the Dataverse solution framework. This integration is key because it keeps your solutions organized and manageable. It ensures that your development process remains smooth and that all components are properly aligned within the Dataverse environment. Overall, this lab ties into our broader goal of making Power Platform development more efficient, reliable, and aligned with industry best practices. Let's take a closer look at why source control is so important in our development process. First, it supports automation of build and deployment processes. This means we can streamline our workflows, making everything more efficient and helping us reduce errors along the way. When we automate, we save time and minimize the chances of introducing mistakes. Next, source control really boosts team collaboration. It allows multiple team members to work on the same project without constantly stepping on each other's toes. By managing conflicts and ensuring everyone is working on the latest version of the code, it keeps the team synchronized and productive. Another key point is change tracking. With source control, we can see exactly what changes have been made, who made them, and when. This not only maintains accountability, but also provides a comprehensive history of modifications, which is invaluable for troubleshooting and understanding the evolution of our project. Finally, source control stores all our source code in a central repository. This organized approach to file management keeps everything in one place, making it easier to access, update, and manage our Power Platform projects efficiently. Altogether, these features of source control help us manage our application's lifecycle more effectively, ensuring smoother development, better collaboration, and a reliable record of our progress. Now, let's take a closer look at the different branching strategies we use in our Developer ALM lab for Power Platform. These strategies are designed to help us maintain high code quality while supporting parallel development efforts. They also enable us to manage code changes smoothly without disrupting the main codebase. First, we have the hotfix branch. This is used for urgent fixes that need to be applied directly from the main branch. When a high-priority issue arises, this branch allows us to address it quickly and efficiently, ensuring minimal downtime and quick resolution. Next is the release branch. This branch is created when features are ready for testing before they go into production. It helps us keep the code stable and prepared for deployment, reducing the risk of bugs reaching end users. Then there's the develop branch, which is the hub for ongoing feature development and early integration. Developers can work on new features here without affecting the stability of the main codebase, allowing for continuous progress and testing. By using these strategies, we ensure that our application lifecycle management remains streamlined, reliable, and adaptable to different development needs. Let's walk through the source control process. First, creating a new branch from the main branch is essential for feature work. This approach helps us keep the development of new features isolated from the stable, tested main branch. It's a best practice to prevent any unfinished or unstable code from affecting the core product. Next, once the feature is developed, we push solution versions to the development environment. This step allows developers to test their changes in a controlled setting, ensuring everything works as expected before moving forward. Then, we use pipelines to export our work back to the repository branch. Automating this process helps keep our source control systems synchronized with the latest changes, reducing manual effort and minimizing errors. After exporting, we submit pull requests for code review and automated checks. This step is crucial for maintaining code quality, catching potential issues early, and ensuring that our changes adhere to project standards. Finally, once the code is reviewed and approved, we merge these changes into the main branch. This is a key step because it guarantees that only validated, stable updates are integrated into the main branch, preparing our application for automatic deployment to testing environments. Throughout this process, the goal is to streamline application lifecycle management, making our development more efficient, reliable, and aligned with best practices. Build systems play a crucial role in supporting cross-platform compatibility. This means that applications built with these systems, including Power Pages, can run smoothly across multiple browsers and devices. As a result, users can access applications from anywhere, on any device, which is essential in today's diverse digital environment. Another key aspect is connectivity. Build systems are designed to easily connect to data sources and cloud services like Azure. This seamless integration not only makes applications more scalable, but also helps in managing data efficiently, which is vital for growing applications. They also bridge low-code development with professional extensibility. This means developers can enjoy the simplicity of low-code platforms while still having the flexibility to add advanced customizations when needed. It's about combining ease of use with power and flexibility. Quality assurance is another fundamental feature. Build systems run automated tests to verify that everything works correctly and meets high standards before deployment. This ensures reliability and reduces the chances of issues after release. Finally, they automate many key development tasks, such as compiling code and preparing applications for deployment. This automation speeds up the development process, improves reliability, and allows teams to focus more on creating value rather than managing repetitive tasks. Altogether, these features demonstrate how build systems streamline the entire application lifecycle, making development faster, more reliable, and adaptable across various platforms. Now, let's dive into how MSBuild can really boost our Power Platform development process. Automation with MSBuild not only saves us a significant amount of time, but also helps us minimize manual errors. This makes it an essential tool for any developer working within the Power Platform ecosystem. One of the key benefits is its ability to manage environment setup and teardown automatically. So, whether you're preparing a new environment or cleaning up after deployment, MSBuild handles it seamlessly. It also runs static analysis using the Power Apps checker, which ensures that our code maintains high quality and adheres to best practices. Moving on, MSBuild plays a crucial role in synchronizing solution metadata across different environments and source control systems. This synchronization helps keep everything consistent and reduces the chances of discrepancies. Additionally, it automates the creation of build artifacts and streamlines deployment across various environments, making the deployment process much more efficient. Setting up MSBuild is straightforward but important. It involves installing it via the Net SDK and configuring your project files to match the specific needs of Power Platform projects. Proper setup ensures that all automation workflows run smoothly. In summary, MSBuild is a powerful automation tool that can transform how we develop, test, and deploy Power Platform solutions. It helps us streamline our processes, improve efficiency, and focus more on building great applications rather than managing manual tasks. Continuous integration in Power Platform begins with a GitHub pull request. When a developer submits a pull request, it signals that the code is ready for the next phase of evaluation. This is a crucial step because it marks the transition from development to automated checks. Once the pull request is made, automated checks are triggered. These checks ensure that the code adheres to our established coding standards and guidelines. They also run a series of tests designed to catch issues early, before they can become bigger problems down the line. This helps us maintain quality and stability throughout the development process. Following that, we perform code analysis to verify that the code meets predefined quality standards. This step is vital for maintaining high-quality code that's consistent and reliable. It helps us ensure that our codebase stays healthy and compliant with our best practices. Next, security checks are integrated into the CI process. These scans look for potential vulnerabilities or weaknesses in the code. Identifying security issues early allows us to address them promptly, safeguarding our system against possible threats. Finally, acceptance tests are executed to confirm that the code functions as expected. These tests validate that the new changes meet the specified requirements and work correctly within the application. This step gives us confidence that the code is ready to be deployed and used in production. All these steps together form a comprehensive CI process that helps us deliver high-quality, secure, and reliable Power Platform applications efficiently. Continuous delivery, or CD practices, treat every deployment as a potential risk. That means we need to manage each release carefully to avoid issues down the line. This approach allows us to roll out features and updates quickly and reliably, all while keeping the system stable. One of the key ways we do this is by automating deployment tasks. Automation reduces human error and ensures that every deployment follows the same consistent process, making them more predictable and safer. Another important aspect is applying source control rigorously. Managing changes through structured version control helps us track modifications precisely, which maintains code integrity and makes it easier to identify issues if they arise. Separation of environments is also crucial. By maintaining separate spaces for development, testing, and production, we minimize risks and ensure that each stage operates independently. This separation helps catch problems early before they reach the live environment. Finally, continuous delivery relies on ALM tools to manage the entire application lifecycle. These tools streamline the process, making sure all stages, from development to deployment, are consistent and well-coordinated. Altogether, these practices help us deliver software faster, but with confidence that it will be stable and reliable. Now, let's take a closer look at the CI/CD pipeline steps involved in our Power Platform application development process. After the initial development and testing phases, further tests are conducted to confirm that the application truly meets all the specified requirements. This is a critical step because it ensures that the application is ready for deployment into a production environment, minimizing the risk of issues later on. Next, we move into acceptance testing. Here, the application is deployed to a staging environment, which acts as a close replica of the real-world setting. This allows us to perform additional testing in a controlled environment, giving us confidence that everything functions as intended before going live. Following that, we have the deployment step. Automated tests come into play here, validating the overall quality of the code. These tests are essential because they help us catch and fix issues early in the process, saving time and resources down the line. Before deployment, the application is built through an automated system that compiles the code. This build step is vital because it ensures that the code is properly assembled and ready for further testing and deployment stages. Finally, the process begins with developers submitting their code changes to a repository. This code commit is the very first step in our continuous integration and continuous delivery pipeline, setting everything in motion for a streamlined, efficient application lifecycle management process. Let's talk about the tools for CI/CD and Power Platform, specifically focusing on Developer ALM Lab. This platform helps streamline the entire application lifecycle management process. Essentially, it automates the building, testing, and deploying tasks involved in developing Power Platform applications. By automating these steps, we significantly reduce manual errors, which are often a challenge in development, and we also speed up the entire development cycle. Now, one of the core components here are Power Platform pipelines. These are built-in tools designed specifically for managing deployments and tracking changes across your applications. They make the CI/CD process much more efficient by providing a structured way to handle updates and releases. Another key tool is GitHub Actions. This platform enables us to automate workflows directly from our GitHub repositories. It's powerful because it reduces manual intervention, cuts down on errors, and helps us move faster in our development cycles, keeping everything integrated and seamless. Finally, we have Azure DevOps. This is a comprehensive platform that covers all aspects from managing pipelines to handling deployments. It automates building, testing, and deploying processes, providing a robust environment for managing complex CI/CD workflows. Together, these tools, Power Platform pipelines, GitHub Actions, and Azure DevOps are essential for modern application development in Power Platform, helping us deliver solutions faster, more reliably, and with higher quality. Let's take a look at some best practices for ALM implementation that can really make a difference. First, building and publishing pipelines that save artifacts is crucial. This step ensures that our deployments are consistent and reliable because we can reuse these artifacts across different environments without any hassle. It's all about reducing errors and saving time. Next, we have the use of manifests to define package versions and deployments. Using manifests simplifies setup and makes bug fixes easier because you always know exactly which version of a package you're working with. This approach streamlines the deployment process and improves reproducibility, which is vital for maintaining stability. Then there's the Docker pattern, where we create fresh environments for each task. This keeps our environments clean and organized, helping us isolate tasks and reduce conflicts during development. It's a great way to ensure that each process runs in a controlled, predictable setting. We also want to deploy identical package versions across all environments. This uniformity minimizes discrepancies and errors, ensuring that your application behaves consistently everywhere, from development to production. Finally, adopting linear deployment pipelines and treating source control as the single source of truth really ties everything together. This approach guarantees that our code management is reliable and tracking changes becomes straightforward, making sure we're always working with the most accurate version of our code. Altogether, these best practices help us streamline our ALM process, improve reliability, and maintain consistency across all stages of application development and deployment. Let's take a look at some common challenges we face in application lifecycle management. First, outdated or inconsistent environments can often cause deployment issues. It's really important to ensure that our environments are in sync, because any mismatch can lead to failures when deploying updates or new solutions. Maintaining environment parity is crucial for smooth and reliable ALM processes. Next, missing dependencies due to customizations can be a big problem. When dependencies are overlooked or not properly managed, deployments might be incomplete or even fail altogether. This highlights the importance of thorough dependency management to avoid surprises down the line. Another key challenge involves missing connection references, especially those needed for flows within solutions. Without the correct connection references, critical workflows may not operate as intended, which can disrupt business processes. Related to that, connection references that don't match those in the target environment can cause major disruptions. If the references are mismatched, integrated solutions might break or behave unpredictably, which is definitely something we want to avoid. Finally, we have the issue of Microsoft updates. Sometimes, updates are applied in the source environment but haven't yet been rolled out to the target. This can create inconsistencies and errors during deployment, making it essential to keep all environments aligned with the latest updates. All these challenges underscore how vital it is to have a robust management strategy to streamline the application lifecycle and ensure smooth, successful deployments across all environments. Now, let's look at some practical solutions and recommendations to improve our Power Platform application lifecycle management. One of the key strategies is using automation and clear deployment pipelines. This helps us reduce manual errors, making our projects more reliable and efficient. Automation streamlines repetitive tasks, allowing us to focus on more strategic aspects of development. Next, thorough documentation of processes and settings is essential. By clearly recording how things are set up, we create a useful roadmap that simplifies troubleshooting and assists with future planning. This way, if issues arise, we can quickly identify where the problem might be and plan improvements effectively. Another critical point is maintaining clear documentation of connections and their references. This practice ensures we don't miss dependencies, which can cause unexpected issues down the line. Clear documentation helps us keep track of all components and their relationships. Finally, regularly updating our environments is vital for maintaining consistency. Consistent environments mean that all components work seamlessly together, reducing integration problems and ensuring stability across our projects. All these practices, automation, documentation, dependency management, and environment updates, tie back to our overall goal of delivering reliable, scalable Power Platform solutions efficiently. Let's wrap up with some key takeaways. Adopting best practices and the right tools really makes a difference in creating a smoother development process. When we do this, we see higher quality applications and a faster time to market, which is always our goal. One of the main focuses of the ALM Lab is on cicd practices, continuous integration and continuous delivery, which help us accelerate the delivery of our apps. These practices not only speed things up, but also improve the overall quality by catching issues early and streamlining the entire development lifecycle. A critical component here is automated build systems. These systems handle the compilation, testing, and deployment automatically, which means less manual work and fewer errors. Automation truly boosts efficiency and consistency across our development efforts. Finally, the lab emphasizes the importance of source control. Keeping our code organized and managing changes effectively allows for better collaboration among developers. It ensures everyone is working with the latest version and helps us avoid conflicts down the line. All of these elements, best practices, automation, and source control, are essential for modern development. They align perfectly with our goal of delivering high-quality Power Platform applications quickly and reliably. Let's take a closer look at some common branching strategies. These typically include develop, release, and hotfix branches. The idea here is that they help us manage code changes more effectively, especially when working in collaborative environments. By using these branches, teams can coordinate updates, testing, and bug fixes more smoothly, reducing conflicts and ensuring stability. Moving on, there are several key tools that support these processes, such as Azure DevOps, GitHub Actions, and Power Platform pipelines. These tools are essential because they automate and streamline our continuous integration and continuous delivery, or CI/CD, workflows. With these tools, managing our projects becomes more efficient and less error-prone. Now, let's talk about the benefits of CI/CD. Implementing CI/CD speeds up our project delivery by automating building, testing, and deploying applications. This automation not only saves time, but also improves the reliability of our releases, since testing is integrated into the process. Overall, it leads to more consistent and higher quality software development workflows. Another critical aspect is source control. Keeping track of changes through source control systems is vital for supporting teamwork. It allows us to see who made what change and when, which is invaluable for troubleshooting and maintaining high code quality across multiple projects. Source control is really the backbone of modern development practices. Finally, to wrap it up, the Developer ALM Lab is a comprehensive system designed to manage the entire Power Platform application lifecycle. It emphasizes key areas like source control, build systems, and CI/CD processes. By integrating these elements, the ALM Lab helps teams deliver better, more reliable applications in a structured and efficient way. And that brings us to the final slide, where we look at the closing and next steps. First, I encourage you to embrace the Developer ALM Lab for Power Platform, as it really helps improve collaboration across your projects. Using source control and branching strategies is essential for streamlining teamwork, making sure everyone is working efficiently and avoiding conflicts. Automating builds and deployments with tools like MSBuild can significantly enhance your efficiency, saving time and reducing errors. Leveraging CI/CD pipelines ensures that your integration and delivery processes are seamless, which is critical for consistent quality. Tools such as Azure DevOps and GitHub Actions are powerful in optimizing your workflows. By automating manual tasks, you free up your team to focus on more strategic work. Setting up a center of excellence allows you to monitor progress and maintain high standards, fostering continuous innovation and ensuring the delivery of high-quality solutions. Remember, implementing these strategies, source control, automation, advanced tools, and a center of excellence, really ties everything together and helps you achieve a mature, agile development environment.